This is Cody Bronx basketball on 103.3 The Range.
And a good afternoon to you from the Bighorn Basin. We are live in Fremont County for this Class 3A Boys West Regional Championship. It's the Cody Bronx battling the Lovell Bulldogs from Lovell, Wyoming. Wyatt Barichka with you, McKenna back in the studio, keeping this game on the radio side of things. As the Cody Phillies just moments ago won the 3A West Girls Regional Championship, the boys now are looking to make it a clean sweep for Cody. This is your build-up to tip-off pregame show, built by Cody Ace Hardware, your local home, lawn, and garden care store. Make sure you visit them at the Beck Lake Plaza today. Well, for the Cody Bronx and the Lovell Bulldogs, this will be meeting number 3 between the two teams, as the Cody Bronx and Lovell Bulldogs won on their home court in the regular season. Now, this will be the first time that they are meeting on a neutral site, which they could have done in the Powell tournament if Cody was to have beaten Powell. That's why Cody was the number 2 seed, and Lovell is going to be the number 1 seed because of that game from Cody against Powell. Lovell beat Powell in that tournament. This is the third meeting and the final boys game of the day. The Mountain View Buffaloes and the Powell Panthers are playing for third and fourth. They are the winners of their loser-out game. Powell won a tough one. Mountain View must have had a pretty good game to defeat Worland. So Mountain View is going to be Mountain View is going to head back to state for the first time in a while. We will step aside, 2-minute timeout. We'll talk more about this matchup next on Wyoming's Genuine Country, 103.3 The Range.
Coach Wagner and the Phillies and Coach McCartan and the Bronx have been really fun to watch this year.
Yes, the Bronx and Phillies, they really have it all together.
They sure do. Speaking of having it all together, insuring your home, cars, and life insurance together with My State Farm Agency is the best way to bundle and save. We can customize your coverage and make insurance seem easy. Good luck, Bronx and Phillies. Check with Jen Talich's State Farm Agency to get your insurance all together. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule your next appointment.
We continue our build-up to tip-off pregame show presented by Cody Ace Hardware. Now back to Wyatt Barichka.
It's the Cody Bronx and the Lovell Bulldogs and the regional championship game. As the Cody Bronx are coming to this tournament, scoring 59 points per contest, surrendering 44. They out-rebound opponents 28-22. And turnovers, they win those margins at 10-14. For the Lovell Bulldogs, under head coach Shane Dorsch, as I do not have the correct stats pulled up. Let me get those real quick for you. The Bulldogs come into this one scoring 63 points. They've scored 70 in their first 2 games of the regional tournament, so they're already 140 points on the regional tournament. The Bulldogs surrender 38 points. They out-rebound opponents at 34-22. Rebounds are going to be something in this contest. In turnovers, they do better than the turnover margin at 10-17. The Cody Bronx are going to be designated as the away team in this one. They're going to be in the road blues, gold numbers, and gold lettering. The Bulldogs in their home whites, blue numbers, blue lettering, and trimmed in black. The starting lineup going to look like this for the Cody Bronx. It will be the senior at 6'5", number 0. It will be Maddox Ball. It will be followed by the junior, number 1, Nathaniel Pryor. It's Chase Hatch, number 2 for the Cody Bronx, the senior. It's followed by senior, number 3, Jackson Hazel. And to round up the starting 5, it is number 5 for the Bronx, a senior, and Grady McCartan. The starting lineup going to look like this for the Lovell Bulldogs. Hopefully we can clear things up on our stat sheets here in this one. It will start like this: a senior, number 1, and Matthew Newman. He'll be followed by number 3, Jace Nicholas. It's number 10, Owen Walker. That's going to be a matchup to watch for tonight. Owen Walker against Maddox Ball. It's number 12, Kason Anderson, and number 13, Davin Crosby. That will be the starting 5 for the Bulldogs. Home whites, blue numbers, blue lettering. And for your Cody Bronx, it's the gold numbers, gold lettering on the blue uniforms. Cody going to go from right to left, Lovell from left to right. 8 minutes on the clock. Final game of the regional tournament. I know there's another third-place game going to be happening here. Yeah, that's in the auxiliary gym. But for this game, to be exact, it is the final one at the field house. Wyatt Bridge with you. McKenna back in the studio, keeping this game live on 103.3 FM. Maddox Ball, Owen Walker in the center circle. The tap is going to be controlled by Maddox Ball, but Lovell comes up with the opening possession for the Bulldogs. Newman with the pump fake on the left side. He'll give it off to Kaysen. Walker, triple, no good. And it's going to be a second chance for the Bulldogs as Crosby's the one who come up with the rebound. Out of bounds, it will be Cody basketball. So first opportunity for the Bulldogs will be an empty possession. Cody will get their first crack at it. Going from right to left. Hazel gets the offense set up as he makes the walk over the midcourt stripe. Hazel, right side, has that taken away. It's stolen by Nicholas. Tries to go all the way with his. McCartan swats it away. No foul call, but it is going to be Bulldog basketball. Lovell fans traveled well. Let's just say we're surrounded by Bulldog fans. Cody on the other side of the bleachers. Back to the Bulldogs. Newman in the paint, kick out Crosby. Triple from the right corner, no good. And back-to-back empty possessions for the Bulldogs. And then Cody will have turnover number 2. Trying to go a little too quick here on the Bronx. Bulldogs trying to settle in. Newman will inbound it. Cody not showing any pressure as the Phillies making their way out after celebrating their regional championship win over Pinedale. Winner of this one going to be named regional champions. They'll be the number 1 seed at next week's state tournament. Loser will be the number 2 seed in the state tournament for Class 3A. Give inside to Walker, lays it up. No shot is going to go in. It's rebounded by Ball. Ball quickly, McCartan. He will have his shot deflected and out of bounds. It will stay with the Bronx. Right now, almost had a couple of good things go for them. We're all still tied up with goose eggs on the scoreboard. Inbound is going to be taken away by Newman. Third turnover for the Bronx. 3 possessions. And Lovell will score the first points of the ball game, courtesy of an easy layup from Matthew Newman. 3 possessions, 3 turnovers for the Bronx. Pryor, left side, gives it up the ball at the top. Walker matched up with him defensively. Ball drives in, puts up the shot. That's no good. And it'll be last touch by Walker out of bounds. It will be Cody basketball on baseline with 6:33 left to play. Hazel to trigger it in. It will be giving up the ball at the 3-point line. He'll drive in left side, stop, kick out top to Pryor, swing it over to McCartan at the top. McCartan matched up there by Anderson. Back to Pryor as Bulldog show zone. Kick up top to McCartan is Cody still working around this zone defense. The Bulldogs are showing. McCartan tries to go in, jump stop, pump fake. Looks for Chase on the inside, and it'll be turnover number 4. And that's not going to set up for success if you're going to have 4 possessions and 4 turnovers. 6:10 left to go, quarter number 1. 2-0 Bulldog advantage on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Going from left to right. Here's a drive by Nichols. Bounce pass it off to Walker. Easy layup and score. Owen Walker gives the Bulldogs a 4-0 advantage on that Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Hazel at the midcourt circle. He'll swing it over to McCartan. Right side, triple is up, and it's going to be no good. It's going to bounce out of bounds, and it will be Lovell basketball. 5:45 left to go, and right now, it's the Bulldog fans, the ones excited. Anderson, right side, outside. He'll make his way into the paint. Stop, kick out Newman. Newman will fire a 3. That one's good. It's a quick 7-0 run for the Bulldogs for this one with 5:23 left to play. 7-0 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, quarter number 1. Hazel will swing it over to Pryor. Pryor will look for the feet inside the ball. Ball will go underneath. He'll get the first buckets. He'll get that to go. Cody breaks a goose egg off the scoreboard, 7-2 in favor of the Bronx, or favor of the Bulldogs. Nicholas will swing it over to Crosby as Bulldogs working around the perimeter. Cody showing man-to-man defense. Anderson at the top with 4:52 left to go. McCartan with the steal. McCartan's going to try to go all the way. He does for the score. Bulldogs get the first 7 points. It is the Bronx with the last 4, almost stolen away. Hazel tries to dive for the save, goes into the stands. It's going to be last touch by the Bronx and Jackson Hazel. 4:38 left to play, and we're going to have a whistle and a conversation. Officials trying to figure it out if it's going to be on the baseline or the sideline. They're going to say it's the baseline. Anderson to inbound, looks Walker in the paint. He'll fade away on the floater, no good. Ball with the second board of the night. Bronx can tie it up with a 3. Approaching 4:25 left to go in the first quarter. Hazel crosses over, spins to the paint, shot left up. He has that shot deflected by Walker. Ball, offensive rebound, that's enough. Offensive foul on the Bronx. Max Ball picks up foul number 1. First team foul for the Bronx as well, with 4:16 left to play. Anderson now will make it over the midcourt stripe. We'll swing it over to now Newman. Newman matched up by Pryor as Parker High will check it on the next whistle. Give it now to Anderson, right side outside. 4 minutes left to play. Here's the give. Anderson driving in. Shot is up. Awkward looking shot. I think he just lost control of the basketball. And it goes back to the Bronx. Parker Hine will check in. First time he's into the contest. It is going to be Pryor who checks out. 3:54 left to play. And we'll get a whistle and some stoppage. And they're going to let Lovell get a late sub. In the contest for Lovell, it's number 5, Owen Edwards. Owen Walker will check out. McCartan brings it up. The Bulldogs back into it as we surrounded by the Bulldog fans. Another turnover for Cody. Turnover number 5, and that one just fell out of the hands of McCartan. 3:45 left to go. Cody is down by 3 despite 5 turnovers in the contest in the first quarter. Newman, left side outside, matched up there by Hine, up top now to Edwards. Anderson now. The Bulldogs just kind of working around the man-to-man defense, as Cody shows right now. Walker, a quick rest, he's going to check in on the next whistle. Crosby, kick out to Nicholas. Swing it over to Anderson. Anderson, back to Edwards, pump fake 3, matched up with him defensively. There's a drive, Newman, left elbow, 2, no good. Bulldogs can get another rebound, another possession. Nicholas tries to get it off to Crosby, kick out, Edwards, 3 is up. It's going to hit the back iron, and fighting for the rebound will come up for the Bulldogs again. So another opportunity, Case and Anderson's 3, no good. So 3 opportunities for the Bulldogs. It's the one who sees Chase Hatch come up with it and no points to account for. Cody can tie it with a three again. Ball spins in the paint, continues to spin. Shot is up. They're going to wave the shot off on a foul or travel. Owen Walker going to check back in for the Bulldogs. Davin Crosby checks out with 2:40 left to play. Bulldogs will bring it up. It's Anderson with two different colored shoes over the midcourt stripe. Back now to Edwards at the top. Swing it over to Anderson again. Anderson spins. Give it up now to Nicholas at the logo. Swing it over to Newman. Newman will give it back up now to Nicholas. Nicholas, long pass, almost taken away. Now it's going to be saved by Jackson Hazel with the hustle play. Ball looks to go all the way, loses control of the basketball, and the Bulldogs come back up with it. Gotta give the Bronx credit. I know they're down by 3, but they have had 6 turnovers. Newman will extend that lead to 5 as he has 7 of the 9 for the Bulldogs. Hazel now with the walkover. It's the play called. Only one change to the Bronx lineup so far, as the 4 seniors right now on the floor have played the entire game. McCartan's fouled, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be 2 free throws coming up for Grady McCartan as Griff McCartan will come in after the first free throw. 9-4 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. McCartan can cut it down to within 3. First free throw for McCartan is up and no good. This broadcast brought to you by Canyon Therapy. For all your physical and occupational needs, Canyon Therapy is the place to be. Located on Yellowstone Avenue. Final free throw coming up for McCartan. It is up. It's good. McCartan goes 1 of 2, leads down to 4. 9-5 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Quickly, Bulldogs are offensively on the other side. Crosby swing it over now to Newman, left side outside. Back up top now to Anderson. He'll fire a deep 3. That one's good. Casey Anderson with his first score. The lead is now up to 7. Hazel back with it for the Bronx as right now it's been all Bulldogs so far. McCartan will bring it up, swing it over to Griff McCartan. Pump fake to 3, matched up there by Anderson. The Bulldogs running man-to-man. Back to ball, swing it over to Hazel, right side outside, under a minute left to play. Back to ball on the right corner. It's Hatch, swing it to Griff. He'll fake the give to McCartan. He'll pump fake the pass now over to Hazel. Beats that 5-second count. Hazel to Ball, over to Hatch as Parker Hine will check in on the next whistle. 38 seconds left to go. McCartan quickly on the left side. It's Griff McCartan. Back now to Grady McCartan. 30 seconds left to go. Cody is solid for the final shot. A lot this regional tournament as McCartan will get fouled again and go to the line. Second foul for the Bulldogs. First foul for Owen Walker. It'll send McCartan back to the free throw line again. He went 1 of 2 just a moment ago. This broadcast brought to you by Park County Glass, serving locally for over 30 years. McCartan's first free throw, count it. It's down to 6. Parker Hine will check in for Grady, and a lot of confusion there for just a moment. Final free throw here. A little frustration from Coach McCartan. Free throw is up for Grady. He gets it to go, and now Parker Hine will check in. Leads down to 5. 25.4 left to go. Newman will make the walk over the midcourt circle. Lovell can now hold it for the final shot with 20 seconds left to go. Griff McCartan matched up with him. Here's the give now to Anderson. Anderson, and off now to Newman. 10 seconds left to play. Newman at the logo, makes his way to the right side after the screen. Newman over to Nicholas, inside of Crosby. Mid-range jumper with 3 to go. That's going to be no good. And it's going to be Hazel with the rebound, but can't get anything to go. So at the end of 1, the Bulldogs outscore the Bronx despite 5 turnovers, 12-7. We'll step aside. We're back in 30 seconds on 103.3 The Range.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahauchi equipment and service needs. Takahauchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahauchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahauchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
You're tuned into Cody High School basketball, live on 103.3 The Range.
Second quarter about to get underway here from the Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. Despite 6 turnovers for Cody, they're only down by 5. 12-7 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard as we approach the second quarter of play. Wyatt Barichka with you, McKenna back in the studio. Keeping this game live on the radio side of things. It will be Cody basketball to start the second quarter as we're underway. No team took a timeout in the first quarter, and we know Cody's going to try to save those for as long as possible. McCartan with the pick and roll play to Ball. He'll bounce pass it off to McCartan. Then the cherry stripe loses it for a moment. He puts up the shot. It's good. Grady McCartan cuts the lead down to 3. It is now 12-9 with 7:37 left to play. Feed inside to Walker. Kick out top now to Crosby. Bulldogs working around the perimeter right now. Nicholas has it with McCartan matched up with him. Crosby to Newman on the left corner. Feed inside to Anderson. Hazel with the defensive assignment. He'll get the defensive stop. And the Bulldogs go empty on the first possession. Cody looking to go 2 for 2 in the second quarter. Hatch is looking to kick it out to somebody. Griff McCartan's the one who comes up with it. Back to Hatch. Hatch, ball, is getting set for a three-pointer. Doesn't take it, though. McCartan pump fakes a 3 with Newman matched up with him. Hazel crosses over between the legs, puts up the shot. That one's no good. Cody only down by 3, but it's Crosby who gets the way up to go. It's back now up to 5. 14-9, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Hazel again. Cody really not a sense of fast-paced basketball right now. They're taking what they can get. Ball now over to Hazel. Back up to McCartan. Brady now to Griff. Griff with the pump fake at the logo. Ball, though, will fire 3. That one will blast off the iron, and coming down with it is Nicholas. Back to the Bulldogs offensively. It is Newman at the top. McCartan matched up with him. We'll swing it over to Crosby. Left side outside with 6 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Give Newman. Newman drives in. Underhand pass it off to Walker. Got it to go. Back to a 7-point lead. That's been the biggest lead of the contest for the Bulldogs. Cody has not had a lead yet. Hazel will swing it over to Ball. Pump and fake. The first shot. Now he'll drive in. Bounce pass it off to Hazel with the reverse. Got it. Hazel with his first bucket. Lead down back to 5. 16-11 on that Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Nicholas with the swing over to Crosby. Now to Newman. Newman to Anderson. Right now, Bulldogs just working things around. Now a feed inside to Walker. His ball will swat away. Last touch by Walker, though. And the Bucks will have the basketball. Checking in for Cody. It is Parker Hyde and Joshua Sowers. Chase Hatch, Griff McCartan check out. A little bit of rest right now. Hazel and Ball have been the only two, as well as Grady, who played the entirety of this game so far. They'll have played now 11 minutes in the ball game. Ball at the top, swing it over to Hyde. Left side outside, he'll dribble it top, swing it over to Sowers. Back to Ball, right corner. Now to McCartan. There was a pull of a jersey from Newman. McCartan will fire 3. Got it! Grady McCartan with 5 in the quarter, and the lead is down to 2. 16-14 now. Nicholas. Now swing it over to Crosby. It's Newman. Will the feed inside to Walker. That's Anderson with the shot as he was looking to pass it out, but takes it himself for the 2. 18-14. McCartan gets the screen from Ball, crosses over, now he'll back it up, try to attack. He goes in the paint, he'll stop, dishing it off to High, pump fake once, rejected there by Anderson, as High was trying to go up for the shots. And that's going to be a carry by Nicholas. And frustration from Coach Shane for the Bulldogs. Owen Edwards checks in. Lead is only at 4. Pryor going to check back in. Parker High, and he's going to check out. He'll make his way to the bench. Pryor is in, so it's going to be Ball, Sowers, Pryor, McCartan, and Hazel. The 5 in for the Bronx. Hazel will pick up his dribble to McCartan. He'll fire a deep 3. Looks on target. It's no good, though. Fight for the rebound. Will come up for Edwards. I mean, right now, you're only down by 4. You've had some possessions that haven't gone your way, but turnovers and missed shots, and you're only down by 4. Crosby backs his way on Sowers, tries to go underneath. That's a foul, and free throws coming up. Foul going to go against Joshua Sowers. That'll be his first. It will be the team's first of the quarter. As these officials are letting both teams play so far. Crosby at the line to shoot 2. As the first one will go up. It's good. And he's got 3 in the contest. This broadcast is brought to you by Keel Sanitation. It's the Bighorn Basin's first choice for their sanitation needs. KeelSanitation.com today. Crosby is the gym silence for shot number 2. It's good. Should be now 20-14. That is the case. We were a little bit off on our scoreboard. Hazel over the logo, down by 6 of the Bronx with 3:35 left to play. McCartan fumbles the pass from Hazel, hand back off to Hazel. Hazel, mid-range, pull up, misses from the left side of the right. Quickly to the Bulldogs, trying to push the pace. Newman, long pass to Anderson. He'll drive into the paint, stop, put it up, no good. And it's going to be Ball comes up with the rebound. Rebounds are low in this game for both these two teams. McCartan is going to try to go all the way in. Bounce pass it off to Hazel. Pryor fakes the pass to Hazel. Now gives it to him. Hazel, mid-range, floater, no. Can't get the floater to go in the paint. And once again, it's another empty possession. Edwards missed the 3. Went to go get the basketball quickly as he knew that was off. Nichols has a fancy layup on the left side. A timeout will be taken as Jace Nichols gives the Bulldogs a 22-14 advantage. It'll be a quick 30. We'll take a 30 as well. 2:43 left to go. It is Lovell 22. Cody 14. We're back after this on 103.3 The Range.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
This is Cody Bronx basketball on 103.3 The Range.
Back here after the timeout, taken by the Bulldogs. They lead by, right now, 22-14 as I gave somebody an extra point there. As I gave McCartan apparently 5 points on a 3-point shot. That's not how that works. 2:40 left to go. Bronx have the basketball after the timeout, taken by Lovell. Hazel sees the Bulldogs moving quickly at the midcourt stripe. Hazel will swing it over to Pryor. Pryor driving on the baseline, kick up top to Hazel. Lovell looking for a travel there, doesn't get it though. McCartan drives right side, jump stop, and a travel called. As Coach Jay McCartan is advocating that he was on his pivot foot. Well, it's going to be a turnover either way. That's turnover number 7 for Cody. Bulldogs up by 8. Biggest lead of the contest as well. Anderson We'll look to the feed inside for Walker. Then you're going to get a foul. It's going to go against Lovell. They're going to say Walker used his arm to get the pass. And it's going to be a turnover on the Bulldogs. And, well, what we know, surrounded by the Lovell fans, they are not happy with that call. Get a whistle and a substitution. As Nicholas is checking in, and now you're still getting some words from the crowd. 2:05 left to play. Back to the Bronx, trying to just chip away this lead. McCarter's not looking, he's trying to call for a play. Some kind of communication, and they'll have to reset. McCartan, good up to Griffin McCartan. Jab step over to Hatch. 1:42 left to play. Hatch over the ball. Now swing to Grady McCartan. He'll feed it inside to Hatch. Hatch goes, losing the basketball, picks it back up. Kick it over to Griffin McCartan. Quickly fires a three. It's good! The freshman with a three, and it's now 22-17 with 80 seconds left to go. Edwards back for the Bulldogs on offense. As Anderson has it, Hazel with them defensively matched up there. Back down to Nicholas, makes his way to the logo. Now it's Newman. Newman matched up by Griff McCartan, I should say. Back, hand off to Anderson. Now 60 seconds left to go. We'll talk with head coach Chris Wagner at the Kiel Sanitation halftime report. We'll have that and talk with Coach Wagner, the winning coach of the 3A West Regional Championship. On the girls' side, Nichols losing the basketball, but it's picked up by Nicholas after McCartan was matched up there quickly. Crosby, guarded by ball, was looking to give it to Newman. He'll dribble it out of bounds, back to the Bronx. Just the fourth turnover by Lovell. And Cody's going to get it back with 36 seconds left to go. They can cut this lead to as much as 3. Or excuse me, as much as 2. Hazel calls the play, crosses the line, over to Griffin McCartan. Looks, trying to dribble it. Now he'll try to attack the left side. Looks all the way in, looks to pass the ball, who taps it over to Grady McCartan. What a save and another opportunity. Hazel will give it up now to Grady McCartan. 8 seconds left to go. Crosses over. He'll fire a 3. It's up off the back iron. No good. Nichols with 2 seconds. Gives it off to Newman. 3 at the buzzer. No. And now we have the first half ends in this one. It is the Cody Bronx trailing to the number 1 seed Lovell Bulldogs. 22-17. Your Kiel Sanitation halftime report is coming up next right here on 103.3 The Range.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves.
Since 1982, Kiel Sanitation has been the trusted leader in sanitation services throughout the Bighorn Basin. We're a family-run business dedicated to providing top-notch customer service. Whatever your sanitation needs are, Kiel Sanitation has you covered. We offer a comprehensive range of residential and commercial trash collection options featuring a variety of containers. Our roll-off containers range from 10 to 40 cubic yards. We also have 95-gallon roll-out carts and steel dumpsters, including bear-proof containers. Our septic services include thorough, high-pressure back flushing to ensure your system is Kiel clean. For your convenience, we also offer 24-hour emergency septic services. To meet all of your sanitation requirements, we provide portable restrooms for any occasion. Our offerings include standard portable restrooms, hand wash stations, and handicap units. We also specialize in services for the oil field, including portable restrooms, potable water, roll-off containers, and vacuum services. Be sure to check us out, KielSanitation.com. We're also on Facebook. look for us in there under Keel Sanitation. Give us a call, 307-587-6616. Go Cody Bronx and the Cody Phillies as well.
This is your Keel Sanitation halftime report. It's brought to you by Keel Sanitation, and hopefully now you can hear me, Coach, but this is brought to you by Keel Sanitation. It's the Bighorn Basin's first choice for their sanitation needs, serving Cody, Lovell, and the Bighorn Basin. Visit them at keelsanitation.com today. Here with me is the coach who helped the Phillies win the 3A West Regional Championship. First off, Coach, how's it feel to be a champion in the regional tournament?
It's awesome, man. Just awesome. Just telling the girls, I mean, this is, it's not the big one yet, but it's one of the ones that, all that hard work we put in the off season just to go in that locker room and see those smiles. That's why we do all that work.
I don't know where to begin. If it's defense, holding Elin to only 11 points, your fast break, your full court pressure. I mean, Coach, I don't know where to maybe have a ticky-tack thing to work on or kind of a thing to work on.
Yeah, I mean, it's always the defense with us. Kind of threw a different tweak at them. Just scouting. Coach and I stayed up pretty late last night watching a ton of their film, and they really haven't been playing well lately. A couple teams that you'd think they handle have played them really close. They kind of found themselves in some close games, so we kind of threw a little tweak in the defense. We knew from the last time we played them, we let them get too comfortable and run a lot of their half-court man stuff, which I think that's where especially Elin's so effective in man-to-man, because whether it's a ball screen or something, she always makes the right read, makes great decisions. We know it's just with zones that seems to kind of make their offense go a little bit stagnant, and then add the ability of our girls and how athletic they are to be able to do that in a full court press and force them to get turnovers is huge.
I was going to say, I mean, you guys ran quite a bit of zone, especially knowing that, I mean, they can really go off any time. I mean, that third quarter, it looked like they were going to start off quickly and maybe try to claw back into this game, Coach. But, I mean, you basically flipped the script in, I mean, 2 of your 3 games that you guys beat Lovell twice in a row, but just the results and how well this team played in the entire regional tournament, I think that's going to set you guys up pretty good for states.
Yeah, these girls, man, the fun thing is it doesn't take much to prod them. Like, I scream and yell a lot from the sidelines. You get to regionals, and I kind of get my heart rate up a little bit too much and lose composure a little bit. But, man, they're the ones that bring it. Like, they play that way naturally. Everything they do, collectively, they're so aggressive. They love the defensive end of things. That's credit to all the coaches they've had before us. I mean, it's tough to just instill that in a couple of years in high school. So our youth coaches, our middle school coaches, just instilling that detail in the defensive end and that intensity. That's why we're thriving right now.
You guys had 3 in double-digit figures, and I feel like everybody's kind of finding their role as far as scoring. I mean, Hayes with 19. Talich, I thought she had a fantastic regional tournament, especially the last 2 games against Mountain View and Pinedale. But, I mean, you really can't point out one player from your team who kind of stood out in this regional tournament. I mean, an all-around team effort offensively.
Yeah, just collectively. We still couldn't get the outside shot going, which we find. We knew that. Like, we're just not there. We just need a little bit more work to become the type of shooting team we really want to be. And luckily, Soph's she's just a beast on the inside right now. Just working so hard in the post, getting a lot of just second chances. She does a great job defensively of just rotating over and just taking up space and not trying to get herself out of the play or try to do too much. Ellie was just an absolute beast today, just going to the basket. We just got her in different positions, and then it was really cool to see the composure at the end of the game when, we were trying to just kind of hold. We weren't trying to stall, but just getting Grace and Ellie like way out in space and forcing them to come out and guard. And like I think they kind of realized, if they have to defend me for 40 feet, it's going to be an advantage for us with our speed. So great to see Ellie go out and have a big game like that.
Well, Coach, I mean, you get to be the regional champions, but I think to set you guys up for state and what we can probably predict of how the bracket might kind of play out. I know Douglas is in the regional championship, and if they win, that might set up a potential interesting second-round contest. But, I mean, you guys are, like I said, as far as team-wise, but also setting your guys yourselves up for a pretty good tournament at state.
Yeah, and going back to talking to players, Maddie Boudry on the defensive end was just phenomenal. A lot of the defense we kind of tried today was just brand new stuff, like within the past couple of weeks, and man, she did a great job. And then when we go man, she knew her job. We put her on Elin, and she did a phenomenal job, discipline on that. Going back to the bracket, yeah, I mean, we'll wait and see, but I'm anticipating Douglas and Pinedale. Luckily, on the other side, they'll have to work for each other. That's a good feeling to have.
I forgot to even mention Boudry. I mean, you had maybe 2 players guarding Heelan quite a bit in that contest, and Hayes and Boudry. But yeah, I forgot about them because you guys held Elin to 11 points. You scored 29 the first time around against you guys. So I mean, Coach, this team, I don't know what else to add. I mean, other than this tournament could have been any more better than what you guys did.
Yeah, they're fun girls, and every day in practice they just bring energy. They're not just kind of there out on the court. Like they carry that detail in every part of their lives. You see it in the classroom, like we see their grades. Like we don't have to deal with grades. They have such a high standard for themselves, and we have a lot of high standards in our program too. But it comes from the stuff that they're at home. They live good lives by high standards. They're good students. They're just great people in the community. Haley Dancy, I'm going to give her a shout out. I mean, you're talking about somebody that the girls go in the locker room celebrating, and here comes Haley carrying about 4 bags into the locker room, our ball bags, our med kit. It's like, hey, go celebrate. But that's just the kind of girls we got, man. They look out for each other. They're not too big for anything to do even the littlest job. So, man, we're so blessed and fortunate to do what we do.
Well, Coach, one more week of basketball in Casper. We will chat with you before the state tournament begins.
All right, appreciate you, Wyatt.
Appreciate head coach Chris Wagner again. Thanks again, Coach. Congratulations on the win as well. And we got 1 minute to go before the second half of this regional championship game between Cody and Lovell. 22-17 is the score. And I'm only going to mention this real quick because despite 7 turnovers, Cody's only down by 5. So defensively, some things are working out. They both scored 10 apiece in the second quarter. Right now it was 12-7 after end of 1. So definitely Cody's got to limit the turnovers in the second half. They also got to be a little bit aggressive as far as the defensive side because Walker's going to get his points. These Bulldogs are going to get their points. Cody's just got to get their points now as well. Grady McCarran with 10. You got Jackson Hazel with 2. And Maddox Ball with 2, 3, 4. Griff McCarran as the third quarter gets underway. Second half, 16 more minutes of basketball here from the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. Wyatt Barichko with you, with McKenna back in the studio. KBE and Cali, Cody. And the Bighorn Basin. Newman has basketball for the Bulldogs. They start the half with it. Going from left to right. Triple from Newman, no good. Rebounded by Hazel, and he'll bring it up for the Bronx. Quickly, it's over to McCartan. Shot is up. No good. And it's going to be another empty possession for Cody. They got to limit those empty possessions as well. They want to keep staying with the Bulldogs. Anderson 3, that's no good. And back-to-back threes and a foul by Nicholas. It's Nichols, I apologize. I'd rather trust the PA announcer than my broadcasting self. 7:24 left to go. Still 22-17 in the third quarter. Back to Cody. Hazel going from left to right. Bronx in their road blues. Pryor with the basketball, trying to get the first points for Cody in this second half. Pryor, ball now to Hazel. Hazel will swing it over to Hatch. Back to ball. And got to do, if Cody, I would do what they've done the last 2 games. As soon as I say that, they turn it over for the 8th time. Take what the defense gives you. I know some shots are not always going to go in, but I thought the last 2 games, especially in this tournament, they've really allowed the patience to pay off for Cody. And right now it feels like a little bit of urgency, but also some missed shots and some turnovers. 8 turnovers for Cody, 4 for the Bulldogs. Anderson, long pass over to Nicholas. 3 is up and good. Lovell up by 8 again. Biggest lead was 8. Lovell has shot 45% from the field. Cody at just 38. Lovell has had 6 more shots as well. 6:19 left to play. Hazel will swing it over the ball on the left side. 6:15 left to go. Ball back it up over to Pryor. Matched up by Anderson as the Bulldogs run man-to-man. Ball give to McCartan. 2 Bulldogs close in, but McCartan's able to save it. Ball feed it inside to Hatch. Has the height advantage. He'll bully his way in for 2. Chase Hatch with 2. Bronx down by 6 again. They can stay within single digits and also going to be good for the Bronx if they can get that scoring going later on. Crosby will feed it inside to Newman underneath the basket. He'll put the shot up on Pryor. That's going to be no good, and ball comes up with the board. Hazel quickly, offensively, drives in, picks up his dribble over the ball. Triple left corner is up, not on target. And the clanks off the back iron. Crosby back with it. Bronx with only 1 bucket out of 3 attempts. Bulldogs have scored 1 3 out of 4 attempts. Crosby, left side outside. Bronx show man-to-man. Back to Walker, now to Newman up top. 5 minutes to go in the third. Low scoring affair, especially between these two teams. Got as high as in the 40s and 50s. Low scoring first time around. McCartan comes up with a steal. Trying to push the pace. 2 on 3. McCartan all the way. Fades back on the shot. Can't get that to go. McCartan with the rebound though. Second chance for the Bronx. McCartan the ball and a foul. It's going to send Maddox ball to the line with 4:40 left to play. And Griff McCartan will check in after the first free throw. Now going to be assessed to Crosby. They'll be his first. Ball at the line to shoot 2. First one up and good. Also need to make the free throws as well. Cody right now 4 of 5 from the charity stripe. Lovell just with 1 trip today. They're at 2 of 2. Lead is down to 5. This to make it a 4-point lead. Pryor checks out. McCartan checks back in. Ball 2 for 2 is good. 25-21, 4-point lead. Biggest lead's been 8 for the Bulldogs. Bronx have gotten lead is down as much as 2. Anderson right side outside over to Newman. Ball closes in. It's the Bronx show. Zone defense as Griff McCartan comes up with the steal. Griff McCartan to Hazel. Layup is up and good. No, they're going to call a charge. Hazel had the bucket. And that's going to be a charge assessed to Jackson Hazel, and he picks up his second, and a substitution is Owen Walker checks in. A good drive there by Hazel, and what could have cut the lead down to 2 will stay at 4. 25-21 still with 4:15 left to play. Nobody's been in the bonus. A total of 8 fouls have been called in this ball game. 3 from the Bronx, no good, or from the Bulldogs, no good. Quickly back are the Bronx offensively. Ball will look to feed it over to Hatch, just a little too much on the pass from Maddox Ball, and that'll be turnover number 9. 3:56 left to play in the third quarter here from Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse in Lander, Wyoming. Side of the 3A West Regional Championship game. Nicholas will get the screen from McCartan. We'll give it up now to Anderson, and I meant by Walker as McCartan matches up with him defensively. Back to Edwards, now to Walker, kick over to Anderson, left side, he'll drive in as that's swatted away from Ball. Turnover again by the Bulldogs as Griff McCartan will slow things down. McCartan to cut the lead down, and 2 shot is deflected and swatted away from Walker. Bronx have had good looks. It's just the defense for Lovell that now it's helping them as well. Anderson triple to extend the lead, got it. Bulldogs' only scores have come from 3-point land. It's 28-21, just like that. 4-point lead balloons up to 7. Under 3 to play in the third. McCartan will pass it over to Hatch. Hatch will swing it over now to Hazel. Right corner. Now we'll look to lob it into Hatch. He'll be last touched by Lovell. Stay with Cody. Checking in for the Bulldogs. He'll be Matthew Newman for Anderson. with 2:46 left to play. Hazel looks the inbound, looking, gives it off the ball. It's going to be taken away by Crosby. Quickly over to Newman. Newman will feed it and take it, get the bucket, and gets it to go. Momentum shifts back to the Bulldogs. And I think Coach Jay McCord is trying to kind of stop the momentum. Bucket's going to count. Foul assessed to Maddox ball. That's going to be a full timeout. We'll take a quick 30. 2:40 left to go. It's Cody trailing in this one, 30-21. We're back in 30 seconds on 103.3 The Range.
Stream today's game, past games, and listen to future Cody Athletics on the radio and catch live video coverage at myheartmountainradio.com.
Timeout taken by Cody. They're down to 4 after the Bulldogs off to an 8-4 start in the third quarter. It is free throws coming up for Matthew Newman. He gets a 3-point opportunity, and the foul was given to Maddox Ball. Newman can't get the 3-point play to go in, and Hazel is the one who comes up with the basketball. Quickly over to Hatch. As right now, the same 5 for the Bronx are still in. Ball, Griff McCartan, Grady McCartan, Chase Hatch, and Jackson Hazel. 2:27 left to play in the third. McCartan will try to back his way in. Will look to give it off to Hazel, who had a kick violation go against Lovell, and it will stay with the Bronx. 2:21 now left to go in the third. Hazel, quick inbound to Griff McCartan. 3 is up. It's going to be left short. Rebound will go to Edwards. Quickly, it's going to be intercepted by Griff McCartan as it was going to pass to Newman. And Cody gets the basketball back, down by 9 as Grady McCartan will be called for a foul. And Matthew Newman elates off that call. Not showing the frustration at the officials, but knowing that he had one there. Newman picks up his first. Official explained to the coach, and the Bronx will turn it over. So all that for Edwards to try to dunk. He doesn't get to go as it went up in the air, but Edwards gets a shot to drop. Bulldogs pulling away. Biggest lead is now 11. If that's the case, Hazel inside give. He'll kick it up top to McCartan. McCartan drives in, fires it from the right elbow. Got it to go. Gotta stay within striking distance if you're the Bronx. Edwards with the feed inside to Walker. Walker now squares up to the bucket. He'll fire mid-range jumper. That's in and out. And it's going to be Hazel with the rebound. Crosby is the one who gets nicked in the face, and I think he's going to have to check, and Chase Hatch will fire a 3. He will make it, and Lovell fans are not happy about that call. And now you're going to see some frustrations coming up for the Bulldog bench and Shane. Cody was just trying to get a rebound as Hazel came up with it. And now the head coach of the Bulldogs, Shane, is talking with the officials. Nothing transpires. It is 32-26 after a Chase Hatch triple. Cuts the lead down to 6. Official, once again, another official is talking with Coach Shane. Crosby will check out for the time being as the Bulldogs have only played 6 in this contest. Griff McCartan matched up with Newman. Newman's going to fire from the right elbow. Got it. Lovell still holding on to the lead with under a minute to play. Hazel back to McCartan. As McCartan's going to fire a deep three. It's going to miss the shot. It's going to hit the iron, and Lovell comes back up with the basketball. Almost taken away by the Bronx. Nicholas to Walker. Walker's shot is up. That is good. The Bulldogs have put up 14 and held Cody to 9. 10-point lead again for the Bulldogs. 33 seconds left to play. Ball was swinging over to Hatch. Last touch there by Edwards. It'll be 30 seconds exactly left to go on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. 36-26 in Bulldog advantage. Hazel to inbound it, gets it to McCartan on the right corner. McCartan on the baseline, looking to kick it out to somebody. Feeds it to Hatch on the right side. He'll be fouled to go to the line. 2 free throws coming up for the Bronx. As foul will go against Owen Edwards. He'll pick up his first, team's 4th of the quarter. Hatch first trip to the line today. Bronx 5 of 6 from the line. Make it 6 of 7. This broadcast brought to you by Park County Glass, serving locally for over 30 years. Final free throw. Count it. And the Bronx put 2 up on the board, down by 8. 36-28 with 20 seconds left to go. Bulldogs can hold for the final shot. Newman makes his way to the right side. Hand off now to Anderson as they're directing traffic. Lovell definitely holding for the final shot now. Newman looks at the clock, loses the dribble for a moment. It's Griff McCartan matched up with him defensively. Newman driving, paint, floater from 5. No, Owen Walker's shot is good as time expires. A rebound put back for the Bulldogs is going to send this one into the 4th quarter with 8 minutes left to go, and it's after a 30-second timeout. Lovell 38, Cody 28. Final 8 minutes are next after this 30-second timeout on 103.3 The Range.
7-6-4-4-7. Allstate, your
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender bender-er, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
Coach Wagner?
The final 8 minutes start now.
Final 8 minutes about to get underway. Lovell's 38, Cody 28. Both teams with 4 timeouts. Fouls reset here. Bronx will start with the basketball as they fight for the number 1 seed in a regional championship is up for grabs here in the 4th quarter. Wyatt Bridgecott with you. McKenna back in the studio. So we are live from the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse for this regional championship game for the boys. Both teams automatically in the state championship game. This game, if you lose, just determines your seeding. McCartan pump fake. Underhand scoops it over to Hatch, who Hazel will save it over to Griff McCartan. It's been the same 5 out there for the entirety of that last half of the quarter. His ball shot no good. It's a rebound courtesy of Anderson. Quickly over Newman. Hazel spins, puts up the shot, got it. 12-point lead. Biggest lead has been 12. 40-28. Lovell fans were looking for a foul on the shot. They don't get it. Officials have let these two teams play physically in this one. McCartan, pump fake twice, fade away, jumper, got it. Timeout taken by the Cody Bronx. Quick 30-second timeout as we will keep it here. Cody down to 3 timeouts. And it will be a quick 30-second timeout. This broadcast is brought to you by Woodward Tractor, a place for all your Takahouchi equipment needs. Woodward Tractor has your next construction machine. Visit them by Mintock Park today. Also give a big thanks to the folks who are tuning into this stream. John Young watching from Phoenix. Also got a couple of fans cheering for the Dogs. Said the exact same thing with 1 extra exclamation point. That's the only difference between those 2 chats. Adrian Flood Hopefully I pronounced that name. Appreciate you tuning in, rooting for the Dogs. Bronx now, after the timeout, down to 3. Lovell with 4 timeouts. We'll have the Bulldogs with the basketball after the made shot from Grady McCartan. Both teams with a bucket apiece with 6:52 left to play. Newman will swing it over to Anderson. Right side outside, up back to Newman. It's going to be now Nicholas. Nicholas, kick over to Crosby. Good job. Good thing he's back in. As well, Dogs will turn it over. Cody to cut it within single digits. Over the ball. Swing it over to Griff McCartan. He'll look to drive in. Looks, trying to give it off to somebody as it's going to be touched there by Griff McCartan. Griff McCartan didn't give it off. The ball was wide open. Hazel looks back to Grady McCartan with 6:18 left to play. McCartan will drive it on Newman. Stop. Ripped away by Newman. Picked up there by Nicholas. Nicholas has 3 on 2. It's Walker with the shot. The bucket. And a chance for 3-point play. Momentum has just been with Lovell this entire game so far. And right now, Pryor is going to check out. It's going to be Grady McCartan who will check out of the contest. Pryor will check in. Foul given to Maddox Ball. It'll be his 3rd, team's 1st. We have not hit bonus in this game at all. We will have some changes to the lineup. Owen Edwards for the Bulldogs in for Nicholas. We'll get one more free throw here from Walker. Gets it to go. Bulldogs 3 of 4 from the line. It's now a 13-point lead. Biggest lead. We'll get a whistle. Foul going to be assessed to Owen Edwards. It will be his second first team foul of the quarter. 2 minutes have gone by in the 4th. Hatch hands it off to Hazel. Hazel matches up as 2 players collide, 1 for each team. They both get up quickly. That was Pryor and Crosby. Hatch, kick out, Pryor. He'll fire a 3. That one's up. That one's going to be no good. That was his first 3 taken. And it's going to be Walker who comes up. He'll lose the basketball on a foul. It's going to be assessed to Chase Hatch. Chase Hatch picks up his first. And it'll be the team's 2nd. We are in the 4th quarter with 5:44 left to play. Crosby will give it over now to Edwards. Left side now up top to Anderson. Edwards, or Newman, excuse me, to Crosby. Back to Newman. Off on that pass, but he's able to save it. Edwards, swing it over now to Anderson. At the top, back now to Crosby. Walker, back now to Newman. Newman going to drive in, has a lane. He underhand gives it up to Walker, who gets the buckets. He's got 5 in the quarter. That's a 15-point lead for the Bulldogs here. Griff McCartan will get it up to Maddox Ball. Now swing over to Pryor. Pryor in the paint, spins, looks, gives it off to Hazel. Hazel shots deflected by Walker. It's Newman on the other side. That layup is good. And a whistle, and a timeout taken by the Bulldogs. Going down to 3. It has been all level in this second half. They have scored 25 to Cody's 13. 4:45 left to play. It is a 60-second timeout, it appears. We'll take a quick 30. With 4:45 left to play, it is Lovell 47, Cody 30. We're back after this on 103.3 The Range. Actually, we'll keep it here. Apologies to our radio producer, McKenna, back in the studio. As apparently it was a quick 30. The Bulldogs were sitting on the bench, which was why I assumed it was a 60-second timeout. 4:45 left to play, as both teams down to 3 timeouts. With 4:45 left to play. Winner will be named champions of the region in the 3A Glass, number 1 seed from the West at next week's state tournament. Pryor at the right corner. He'll bring it up top now as they swing it over to Hazel. Hazel spins, looks for the layup, got it. Count the bucket and 1. Jackson Hazel gets his second score of the night, and he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. They're going to get Casey Anderson on the foul. Now he is first, team second. Pryor will check out, and Grady McCartan is going to be back in for the Bronx. Wouldn't be surprised if nobody subs out for the final 4:28. Hazel, free throw, no good, rebounded by Walker. 47-32, 15-point lead with 4:20 left to play. Walker couldn't get the pass, and Griff McCartan comes up with the steal. Grady McCartan's going to give it up to Ball, left side. Ball picks it up, looks, surveying, looking to hand it off. It's now Griff McCartan. Swinging out to Grady. Grady now to Hazel. Hazel runs into Grady, almost taken away, but saved by Jackson Hazel. Grady McCartan gets it back, right side, outside, up top to Hazel. He'll drive in, looking for back-to-back 3-point plays. He can't do so, as the layup is off the mark. Clock ticks down to 3:45. Nicholas swing it over now to Anderson at the top left side. Anderson now will walk back up to the top. He'll get it over now to Edwards. Right out clock favors the Bulldogs. Bronx needs some urgency as that shot from Edwards is no good. It's rebounded by Griff McCartan as he will look to go all the way. Was looking for Hatch. Hatch couldn't get the basketball and falling to the floor was Griff McCartan, or Hatch, excuse me, and losing the basketball. Another turnover for Cody. Quickly get a timeout taken by Lovell. With 3:13 left to go, a full timeout. It's a 15-point deficit for the Bronx. 47-32. We're back after this 30-second timeout on 103.3 The Range.
The Phillies and Coach McCartan and the Bronx have been really fun to watch this year.
Yes, the Bronx and Phillies, they really have it all together.
They sure do. Speaking of having it all together, insuring your home, cars, and life insurance together with My State Farm Agency is the best way to bundle and save. We can customize your coverage and make insurance seem easy. Good luck, Bronx and Phillies. Check with Jen Talich's State Farm Agency to get your insurance all together. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is Cody Bronx basketball on 103.3 The Range.
3:13 left to play in the fourth quarter. Right now, it's been the Bulldogs in the second half. Have scored 25 points. Lovell's held the Bronx to 15. 15-point deficit for Cody. 47-32. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard shows the 3A West Regional Championship game in Lander. Next week is Casper for the state tournament. Both Cody teams will be there. We'll have all that coverage for you on 103.3 FM online at myheartmountainradio.com. Anderson has it after the timeout taken by Lovell. They're down to 2. Bulldogs can really start working the clock here. Here's a give inside to Walker. Kick out to Nicholas. And that's what looks like Bulldogs are doing. Working the clock. Looking to take as much time as possible with 2:45 left to play. Nicholas give it off to Crosby. Crosby kick over to Newman. Pump fake the 3. He'll have that taken away by Hazel. Hazel long pass to Grady McCartan as he'll lose the basketball for a moment and then lay it in. Much needed bucket. Timeout taken by Cody. Grady McCartan with 16. And it's going to be a quick 30-second timeout. This broadcast is brought to you by Haskell's Furniture and Flooring. For the best prices and better service, visit Haskell's Furniture and Flooring for all of your home redesign needs, including mattresses, flooring, and furniture. Also, big thanks to State Farm agent Jen Talich. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Pinnacle Bank, they're not just another bank, they're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Also, seatbelts save lives. Buckle up every trip, every time you get in your vehicle. That's a message from YDOT. So Cody gets a bucket. They needed to because Lovell was wasting clock. And don't be surprised if they do the exact same thing here. Cody's now going to bring full court pressure after a timeout taken by the Bronx. They're down to 2, both teams with 2 timeouts apiece. Inbound will go to Anderson. Anderson quickly over to Crosby, as now the Bulldogs can work on clock again. Crosby spins, and it's going to be a traveling call on the Bulldogs. They have just tied up the turnover margin at 12 apiece. Lead is at 13. Bronx needs some scores here as of late. Hazel will make his way to the right side. He'll look for McCartan at the top. Up fake three. Now he'll fire a three. That's going to be no good, and Crosby will come up for the rebound. Quickly is Nicholas over the midcourt stripe. They'll work clock again to the Bulldogs. Under 2 to play and a 13-point deficit. McCartan will try to pick up a foul. He does. That'll be just his first. Cody with one timeout to give. Bulldogs have 2 if it came down to that situation. Nicholas will inbound it to Edwards. Edwards over the midcourt stripe with 1:46 left to play. And Griff McCartan will pick up the foul, and that was the last foul Cody could give. 1:46 left to go, so next foul will put Lovell in the bonus. And there'll be a lot of free throws coming up if Cody's trying to come back. Hazel will do the foul, and that will put the Bulldogs to the line, and we'll give Hazel the foul. Not sure what the play is about. Just trying to get a foul for Hazel. Potentially foul either way. It's going to be bonus free throws from here on out for the final 1:43. Anderson with the first. And we'll get one more free throw. Lead back up to 14. With 1:43 left to play, it's bonus for Lovell from here on out. Lovell has 2 to give if that was necessary. Free throw's good. 15-point lead. Hazel quickly looking to get some scores as Cody is trying to at least cut the lead down. McCartan's mid-range jumper from the elbow, no good. Fight for the basketball. Crosby's the one who comes up with it, and now they're going to finally call a timeout first. Does Lovell after a scrum for the basketball. There'll be a full timeout for Lovell. We'll take a quick 30. 1:27 left to play. Lovell 49, Cody 34. We're back after this 30-second timeout on 103.3 The Range.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of
paint color or choosing a healthy dinner. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision too. That's why State Farm agent Jen Talix is right here in Cody to help you select the right protection at the right price.
Call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
You're tuned into Cody High School basketball, live on 103.3 The Range.
Lovell has basketball after the timeout as they get it over the midcourt stripe. And Lovell pretty much just going to run clock from here on out. So the Bulldogs looking to be like the number 1 seed for next week's 3A state championship. And Coach Shade is going to empty the bench, signifying the win as Cody did clear the benches as well. Wade Bauer, Trent Bauer, Finn Manley, Joshua Sowers, and Jesse Hatcher, the 5 in for the Bronx. Lovell is going to see Brody Moeller. They're also going to see James Blow. Number 23, Cash Wassemer. Number 2 in Robert Romero. And that will be the 5. And Kyle Wilson's also the other 5. So both teams clear the benches. Lovell will be the number 1 seed at next week's state tournament in Casper. Cody will be the number 2 seed. And we'll see how the brackets shape out. Most likely either be tonight or tomorrow of how those first round matchups will at least go. We won't know the time. So once we know everything, we will provide that information for you. Final 50 seconds left to go. Romero gets the screen. He will pick up his dribble, and we'll just run this clock out. So Cody going to fall to the Lovell Bulldogs. Bulldogs will have the season series against Cody with 2 wins to 1. You never know what can happen at state. These two teams could meet up again, but if that's the case, it would be the state championship game where they would meet, or the potential losers bracket contest. You never know what will happen. Bauer has it, almost loses it. He'll swing it over to Jesse Hatch. Hatch over to Wade Bauer. He'll pass it inside for Sowers. Sowers backs this way in. He'll put a shot up. He got it to go. And Sowers gets his first bucket of the contest. Final 5 seconds. Romero going to just hold on to it, and that will do it. Your Cody Bronx will fall to the Lovell Bulldogs with a final of 49-36. We'll step aside. We have a 4-minute timeout. We'll get some final numbers and recap this one. Final of this one on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, Lovell 49, Cody 36. We're back on 103.3 The Rage after this 4-minute timeout.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule your next appointment.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahauchi equipment and service needs. Takahauchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahauchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahauchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneaker peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got a ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
Coach Wagner and the Phillies and Coach McCartan and the Bronx have been really fun to watch this year.
Yes, the Bronx and Phillies, they really have it all together.
They sure do. Speaking of having it all together, insuring your home, cars, and life insurance together with My State Farm Agency is the best way to bundle and save. We can customize your coverage and make insurance seem easy. Good luck, Bronx and Phillies. Check with Jen Talich's State Farm Agency to get your insurance all together. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronxton Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
Time now for our Breadboard Sub Shop postgame show on 103.3 The Range and online at myheartmountainradio.com.
It is a final from the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse in Lander. The Cody Bronx fall in the regional championship game 49-36 against the Lovell Bulldogs. This is your Breadboard Sub Shop post-game show brought to you by Breadboard Sub Shop, located on the top of Grable Hill in Cody. They celebrate 30 years of business, and they're there to serve the best sandwiches, bagels, and more. Well, it was tough for Cody to start. I mean, 5 possessions with 5 turnovers in the contest was the start that Cody had. However, they kept the game manageable as far as the deficit they were dealing with. It was 12-7 after one. Both teams would score 10 apiece in the second to have Lovell up 22-17. In the third quarter, it was the Lovell Bulldogs outscoring the Bronx 16-11 in the third quarter, making it 38-28. In the fourth quarter, Lovell would outscore Cody 11-8 to have a final of 49-36. Unofficially, from the field for the Lovell Bulldogs, I had 20 of 36 from the field, 4 of 11 from three-point land, and 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. For the Cody Bronx, I had them at 13 of 32 from the field at 41%, 3 of 10 from three-point land, and 7 of 9 from the charity stripe. That is your look at your numbers. Turnovers were tied at 12 apiece at 12-12. Only one lead change in the contest. That was Lovell in the first quarter when they would take it and would win it, or would hold the lead for the entirety of the contest and win 49-36. That is your look at your statistics. We'll step aside for another 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll look at the players or the individual statistics in this one. This is Cody High School basketball on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule your next appointment.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got a ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
Coach,
Continue our Breadboard Sub Shop postgame show. Now back to the court with the voice of Cody Sports, Wyatt Barichka.
It's a final here from Lander Valley High School at the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. Cody falls to the Lovell Bulldogs by a final score of 49-36 as we continue your Breadboard Sub Shop post-game show brought to you by Breadboard Sub Shop. Well, for the individual scoring, it was all scoring led by Green McCartney. He would finish with 16, but the Bulldogs would have 3 in double-digit figures led by Matthew Newman with 15. Owen Walker would have 13. Kason Anderson would finish with 10 points in the contest. Davin Crosby would finish with 4. Jason Nicholas with 5. And Owen Edwards would finish with 2 points in the ball game. For the Cody Bronx, it was led by Grady McCartney with 16 points. Maxball would have 4. Chase Hatch with 7. Jackson Hazel with 4. And Griff McCartney with 3. Joshua Sowers would also finish with a bucket in the contest. As you look at your individual statistics, we still have some more obligations. We got to select our State Farm Agent Player of the Game, brought to you by State Farm Agent Jen Talich. And we will wait to see if we talk with head coach Jay McCartan. We will not be sure of as of yet, but if we do, we'll talk with him. If not, we'll take a look at next week. Final in this one, Lovell 49, Cody 36 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard as we continue your Breadboard Sub Shop postgame show in 2 minutes on 103.3 The Range.
Wagner and the Phillies and Coach McCartan and the Bronx have been really fun to watch this year.
Yes, the Bronx and Phillies, they really have it all together.
They sure do. Speaking of having it all together, insuring your home, cars, and life insurance together with My State Farm Agency is the best way to bundle and save. We can customize your coverage and make insurance seem easy. Good luck, Bronx and Phillies. Check with Jen Talich's State Farm Agency to get your insurance all together. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule your next appointment.
The Breadboard Sub Shop post-game show. We are going to talk with head coach Jay McCartan as he does make his way up here. And I know sometimes in a game like this, it kind of hurts. It tastes a little rough a little bit here as he will make a way, put his headset on here. Head coach Jay McCartan joining us here on the Breadboard Sub Shop post-game show. And Coach, I know you got me, Coach. Perfect. I know the beginning of the game was a little bit of a rough start. I mean, 5 of your 6 possessions ended in turnovers, and Lovell was able to capitalize. I mean, it just felt like they had the momentum from the beginning.
No, they played very, very well. I mean, they shot the ball well. We turned the ball over. We've done really, really well recently with our turnovers. I thought we turned it over too much against Buffalo, but other than that game, I think we'd been averaging about 7 turnovers a game. I think we ended up with 6 in that first quarter, if my memory serves me correctly. But, so it just, you got to give Lovell tip your hat to Lovell. They played really well. They were aggressive. They're quick. They did a good job. They blocked a lot of shots. They made a lot of shots, and it just didn't work out for us today.
I was going to say, Coach, I know the turnovers, quite a bit. Lovell was taking advantage, but, Coach, you guys were down 5 from that first half. You guys were still within stride against the Bulldogs. I think that says a lot. When you guys make mistakes, you guys are still able to stay within reach with opponents.
Right. Well, I thought we defended fairly well in the first half. So, yeah, we were able to stay within striking distance. And then, I thought even late in that third quarter, I thought Jackson got that bucket, and they ended up calling that offensive foul on him. That would have cut it to 1. So I thought that was just the other
call.
way. Yeah, so it actually could have been even tied the game with a free throw possibly. So just a big momentum shift for us, and I don't know that we recovered very well, but that's the way the game is. Sometimes you get the call, sometimes you don't, and we have to be tougher mentally and physically and just do a better job. And today we just didn't have it, and I guess I'd rather have that happen today than.
I was going to say, would you rather? You probably would rather have it today. I know, from the broadcaster's perspective, I'm going to say the road to that game is going to be a little bit tougher depending on what happens on the east side, but it's always one of the opponent that's coming up next in front of you guys. But, Coach, overall, regional tournament-wise, I thought you guys had a really good show, and I thought the first 2 games, I noticed the patience a little bit. You guys were taking what the defense give you. Lovell's defense today just kind of had the best of you guys.
Yeah, like I said, you got to tip your hat to them because they were really good today, and they played championship caliber basketball. We did not, and that was the result of the game.
Well, and also, like you mentioned, you rather have it happen today than next week. Coach, next week, it's it for you guys. That's the final week. You don't get another week after, and you hopefully play 3 games to name you guys yourself champions. Just kind of looking at next week, what are some things that you kind of want to emphasize with your team, especially after how this weekend played out?
We're going to go back and have to watch some film and get some clips up for the guys to see. It wasn't for lack of effort. Our kids play hard all the time. We just didn't convert some things, and it is what it is. You gotta love. I love this group of kids. They've worked hard for their entire lives, and it's just an opportunity to spend one more week with these guys. And they're disappointed and heartbroken, but we didn't deserve to win today, and that's just how it is sometimes. And it wasn't for lack of effort. It was just lack of execution, and those are things that we can fix and continue to work on. So and next week, I don't know who we're going to match up with. I don't even know who's going to be on our side of the bracket, but it doesn't matter. You got to go and play your best basketball for 3 consecutive days, and if you can do that, you have a chance. And that's all I'm hoping these guys can do is just ask them to do that, and if they can, we'll give ourselves a chance.
I was going to say, if you guys get them another opportunity, I bet you guys will want to have that chance to go back at it with Lovell for a 4th time this season. I'll be honest with you, Coach, I haven't really paid attention to the east side, so I can't even give you some information that I would normally know. But anything I'm leaving out, Coach? Is there anything that you want to add? I know it's going to be a long road trip home.
No, it was a great weekend. I thought our kids played really, really well for the most part, and I thought we had a rough second half today. And overall, I was pleased with the guys, and it's an opportunity. They're disappointed, like I said, and reality is that feeling should set in a little bit, and I think it will. And come back on Monday, have 3 good practices next week, and go down to Casper and see what we can do. So thank you, Wyatt, for covering our kids and probably always making us sound good, even though sometimes it doesn't look so good.
We'll make it work the best way we can, Coach. I appreciate your time, and safe travels back.
Thanks, you too.
Head Coach Jay McCart will take one more 60-second timeout. We'll be back to wrap this one up on 103.3 The Range.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
On 103.3 The Range, online at myheartmountainradio.com. Final on this one, your breadboard, Shop Postgame Show, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, Lovell 49, and Cody 36. A big thanks to head coach Jay McCartan for taking some time. I know, when games like this, when it's a championship game, sometimes it's hard to, speak after those games. And again, I appreciate head coach Jay McCartan for taking some time. We do have one more obligation, that is select our State Farm agent player of the game. It's brought to you by State Farm agent Jen Tallich. State Farm agent Jen Tallich will build the best insurance plan for you. Visit Jen Tallich on Sheridan Avenue. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. I thought Grady McCartan's scoring tonight, I think, helped keep the Bronx within striking distance. I think the steals as well defensively. I thought Grady McCartan tonight really was helping the Bronx stay within stride. And, sometimes things happen late. He was doing a good first half, and he was held to 6 points in the second half. So our State Farm agent player of the game is going to go to Grady McCartan. Well, that's going to do it for us here from the regional tournament, but we are not done with Cody High School basketball. One more week. It's in Casper at the Ford Wyoming Center and probably Casper College, unless Casper College is hosting a regional tournament. I'm not sure if that's the case, and normally I'm on top of that, but if not, it'll either be at a high school in Casper, either Kelly Walsh or Natrona, or at Casper College. So we'll have all that once we know all the information, opponents, bracket times, and everything. Check out our Facebook page, The Range 103.3. Follow us online at myheartmountainradio.com. Also, Heart Mountain Broadcasting on the Facebook page. For McKenna back in the studio, I'm Wyatt Barichka. This has been a presentation of Cody High School basketball on 103.3 The Range. Have a great rest of your weekend. God bless. We'll wake up with Wyatt in the morning on Monday at 6 a.m.
The preceding has been a presentation of Cody High School Athletics and 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain Broadcasting station. Now back to Wyoming's genuine country.